What's up, Internet? Cory here, collecting with Cory. We're back with a pickup video, one that's been a long time coming. I think I alluded to it in a previous pickup video that this stack of stuff next to me has been like 2 months in the making. It definitely has been at least that long since I filmed that. Probably longer. Let's take a look. Alright, so this is something that was pretty organized and has kind of become a mess, so I'm just going to start showing stuff. I've actually kind of changed up the way I think about collecting, and some of these items, like, I technically have added to my collection. Will it stay? I don't know. This one in particular, I just got this in the mail today. Haven't seen anybody else post about this. This is Cursed Castilla EX. This was distributed by Limited Run Games, but it was put out by Abbey Light Studios. It kind of looks like Ghouls and Ghosts, I'd have to say, looking at it. I feel like I pre-ordered this forever ago, because I have definitely gone through phases with limited run products in general, where for a little while there I was buying any limited run product, anything that limited run sold. You could see the Astro City Mini back there, which is the result of that. Still haven't played that at all. Probably gonna get rid of it, to be honest. And I've kind of like wanted to switch it up a little bit. Wow, poor Switch joke, I guess. And actually, like, only kind of collect for the things that I actively want to play, almost to the point where when I am doing a pickup video, I could actually talk about how the game was, you know, like. So it'd be something that I at least tried out, you know, saw how I liked it. One of my lights just died, but we should be fine. Couple other items that I have here. Bunch of Star Wars books. I've been collecting Star Wars Legends, I guess, if we have to have a decent way to describe them. These are the books that are no longer canon. So we got a couple Legacy of the Force, New Jedi Order books, Rebel Stand, Sacrifice, Tales from Mos Eisley Cantina, Tales of the Empire, or Tales from the Empire. And of course, I have no good way of tracking these, so I feel like I'm going to end up getting a whole bunch of doubles, but it's whatever. Another New Jedi Order book, Dark Tide Onslaught. I think I read that one as a kid. The Last Command, book 3 of the, I guess it's just called a cycle. Rebel Dawn, Hut Gambit, Paradise Snare, probably the most well-known book that is now a Star Wars legend, unfortunately. Shadows of the Empire, really good book. X-Wing Wedge's Gamble, and The Courtship of Princess Leia. And the last one, Star Wars X-Wing The Back to War. Yeah. Toy-wise, kind of light on toys this time. Did decide to pull the trigger on this at a Game Exchange. They had this, I believe it's brand new sealed. I'm not too concerned, I'll open it eventually. Lost Galaxy Blue Ranger. This came out relatively recently. not really up to date on the Power Rangers waves. I try to get them for as cheap as possible, and this was about $13 brand new, so that's pretty cheap. Also a pretty heavy pickup, and I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with this yet. This is, oh man, I forgot what it's called. I believe this is from Lightspeed Rescue. This is the Train Megazord. I forgot what they call it. It might just be the Train Megazord, to be honest. Ultra Train Megazord. I don't know. This was at a Goodwill, just like chilling on top of the case. And I decided to pick it up because it has everything that it needs to be perfectly displayable. I have a kind of robot aesthetic going on at the back of my office here, which we can pan to. We got a bunch of Robs, 2XL, the White Tiger Zord, IG-88 was probably gonna go, but a bunch of robots that I would like to expand on. Random PS2 extension cord. Came across this at Game Exchange. I remember this game from back in the day, being something that I wanted for my collection. I think I had it, got rid of it. Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. Capcom produced title. Really cool Cartoon Network game, I guess. I don't actually know how it plays. But, like, that's what I'm talking about with wanting to change the way I collect. Like, I want to have something to say about this. The elephant in the room. I did pick up the Nintendo Switch Lite Dialga and Palkia edition. I wasn't 100% sure. I wasn't 100% sold on getting this, just because I knew I wasn't going to use it. I have the one that came out with Sword and Shield, and I'm not using that one. I have no desire to use a Switch Lite. I like using my regular Switch. I just like the form factor of it better. I kind of got this at a weird time. It was the day that it released, and I told myself going into the Target that if they had it, I'd pick it up. If they didn't, I wasn't going to stress about it. Fortunately / unfortunately, they had it. They had a few of them. I picked it up. It also happened to coincide with my wife and I finally merging our bank accounts after like 8 years. Finally, we merged our bank accounts. So of course she's like one of the first things she sees is like, what the hell is this Target purchase for like $220 or something? It's just like, ah, shit. So yeah, it was a little bit of that too. This was a great GameStop find. Tekken Tournament Wii U edition. This goes for about $50. GameStop had it for $5. I actually didn't realize that it was that low, but yeah, $5. I have the receipt in there. I guess that's fortunate that I kept that, because I was going to throw out like 15 or something. A very good pickup. Be on the lookout for that game. It's actually a lot of fun. It's probably honestly better on the PS3. It might also be on Xbox 360. I know I've seen it on PS3 though. A bunch of random stuff. This is actually not a keep. It's more of a, I'm going to read it and then I'm going to sell it. It's not worth much, but this is the Hobbit graphic novel, basically. Came across it at a thrift store. I thought it was pretty interesting. Wanted to take a look. It's been sitting in this pile for over 2 months, so that didn't happen. One of the things that my friends are interested in, and I'm interested in but not good at, is cooking. So I decided to pick up the Josh Weissman Unapologetic Cookbook. Not a sponsored video. Haven't really had a chance to try anything from it. I have tried some of his recipes in the past. I fall into the category of not knowing enough about cooking / not having the proper tools readily at my disposal. Which sucks if you've been there. It's just not a fun thing to be like, oh, I want to do this recipe, and it's just like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have this pan, all that stuff. That's not what you guys are here for. You guys are here for random Nintendo DS children's / Build-A-Bear clothing promo items from Build-A-Bear. I don't know. Sam found this hanging around his booth. He passed it off to me. For one, I wouldn't put my son Carter in this to begin with, even if it was or is his size, because come on, why? And it'd be a belly shirt on him, pretty much, so no need for that. One of my only pickups from Retro World Expo, which happened about a month ago at this point. On day 2, they had one booth that had stuff on sale, basically. It was basically one booth that had stuff on sale. Everybody else just, if they had sales going, they didn't say it. These Nintendo cases for like NES, Super Nintendo, I paid, I think, 2 for $1 on them. I think I paid $10 total. Basically an assortment of basically any of them that say Nintendo on them. I picked them up from their booth. I'm actually in the position now that I have more of these cases than I have games worthy of going in there, because I try to reserve these for NES games that go for like 50 plus, and I don't think I have that many more underprotected NES games sitting on my shelf. Some more Star Wars books. Spectres of the Past and Visions of the Future. I believe that was a series from Timothy Zahn. I definitely read part of Spectres of the Past back when it came out. This is a very nostalgic VHS tape that I wanted for my shelf. Let me know in the comments below if you've heard of Pride of the X-Men. This is a pilot that never got picked up. I recorded a podcast about this. And we're actually going to be working on the episode 1 of the podcast tomorrow. So hopefully I can stop shit talking and actually put out the podcast that I keep talking about, that I haven't really mentioned anything about in detail. Because we got like 20 something episodes recorded and we're just like kind of sitting on it. So a few other games for the collection. Cameo, Elements of Power. This was a launch title for the 360, and I remember ridiculing, I think I ridiculed my friend Ted. I know I talked about something, I know I talked about this game when it came out, and I was just like, is this really like the killer app for the system? Like, it doesn't look that impressive. But I picked it up. Mortal Kombat, the Complete Edition for the PS3. I've been finding this a lot lately, so I decided to keep one of them. And Soul Calibur 5. This is the one that has the Assassin's Creed guy in it. Not 100% sure which one. And to go with that Mortal Kombat, we have the guide, because why not? Now, this stack has been pointed away from me, and I legitimately do not remember what's in it. Oh god, I'm seeing some stuff that's in there already. But before we get to that, I picked up a Xbox 360 Slim or Elite, I'm not sure which, that had a 500 gigabyte hard drive, so I poached that one to swap with my hard drive, so slight upgrade. I don't know if that's the biggest hard drive that comes for that size of Xbox, but that's what we have now. A few movies that I've added to the collection. We got at Thrift for about $2, Detective Pikachu. Pretty cool movie. And when Target was doing their buy two get one free on their movies, I picked up some more Studio Ghibli steelbooks. We got Porco Rosso from Up on Poppy Hill, which I've honestly never heard anybody talk about, to be honest. And The Wind Rises. So Let me know which of those I should take a look at. I've never actually seen any of those. Before I get too far into this next deck, I just want to talk about this game, because for once this is a game I could actually mention. I think I've talked about it on a different episode on my channel, probably talking about games I've actually played this year, a couple years ago during COVID. To the Moon. This finally released from Limited Run Games. One of the very few instances in which I wanted to get the Ridiculous Edition just because of how much I enjoyed the game, and not because I just wanted to have a cool box to put on my shelf. To be honest, and based on what this package shows me, don't know what's in here. And it was a digital download game when I played it that I still have on my Switch. So realistically, I don't need to open this, because, I mean, anytime you open any special edition, with the exception of the Breath of the Wild special edition that came with the cool Sheikah Slate case, there's almost never anything in there that you're actually practically going to use. So, yeah, this is going to be on my shelf, but I'd highly recommend this game. Play it the way you can. It's a very narrative, story-driven game. Basically, like a 16-bit walking simulator, I would say, with puzzles that are basically there just to have some sort of gameplay element every once in a while. I don't know if I'm really selling the game that well on you, but like, just it's a really good game, I would say. I placed stuff barely within reach. Some strategy guides I was able to get at Game Exchange. For some reason, some of these they had priced at $3 each. So we got White Knight Chronicles 2, South Park: The Stick of Truth, Shining Force Neo, Wild Arms 4, and Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. I'd buy RPG-related strategy guides for $3 pretty much any day of the week. Pretty much regardless if I have it already. I think that's just such a good price that you can't really pass it up. There's some shit in this pile that I am ashamed I bought, to be honest with you. Let's skip right to that one. Perky little things. So you're in enough Facebook groups that are sharing all the Switch games they get, and you start seeing some weird stuff from Funbox Media. Now, I'm not going to either confirm or deny that I own or have on the way any mature themed game from Funbox Media for the Switch already. But I do. That's all I'm going to say about that. What's wrong with me? The other thing that's wrong with me is I have no effing patience. So I saw people posting about Shin Megami Tensei 5 that the game, the Steelbook edition at least, was becoming hard to find. It's a GameStop exclusive Steelbook as far as I know. Maybe not. I've only ever seen it at GameStop, so maybe that's why it's in my head. People posting it on Amazon were asking like damn near $100 a couple weeks ago when I picked this up. Have I played it? Obviously not. It's sealed. I want to play it. I just don't know if I have time. And I'm kind of in the middle of Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, whatever one I'm playing. My issue with this is I have the worst luck with Shin Megami Tensei games. Nocturne, number 3, I bought, and immediately it's been on sale. I bought it full price at like $50, and ever since then it's been on sale for like $20, $30, $25. I think it's currently on sale for $25. And I just think, I look at it, I'm just like, why? I haven't opened this game yet. And same thing with Shin Megami Tensei 5. It's currently on sale, I believe, for about $41 at GameStop. I looked at it, I had it in my hand. Now I would have ended up with a GameStop new copy, but that's besides the point. This is actually a game that I'm keeping in my collection because I had a few of these that I sent into Amazon, and Amazon be crazy sometimes, and they'll say you could send something in, and then they'll come up with some random issue, high price, whatever BS they want to basically say, hey, you can't sell this anymore. We're sending it back to you. And in this instance, Bandai Namco. It's very easy to be restricted on Bandai Namco on Amazon. So I've wanted Eternal Sonata for my collection. I guess I have it. A few Switch games that I was able to pick up. These were Black Friday pickups, I believe. Yeah. So this was part of a 30% off deal at my local retro game store, Retro Games Plus. I picked this up for, I think after the sale, it was like $38. Ark of Alchemist. I've seen it like basically nowhere other than the store. It's a limited run release, or at least a limited run distributed game put out by Idea Factory. So that's probably why I haven't seen it very many places. Cruisin' Blast, one that I very much want to play. Got this for 25 bucks at GameStop. A sealed copy of Paper Mario The Origami King, one that I've been looking to get up in my collection for a while. Haven't had a chance to play it. $27 at GameStop. $10 game, Curved Space. Don't know much about it. It was $10. Come on. Not going to leave that behind. And Hoa. I think I got this for $25 on sale, if I'm remembering correctly. Got the double pack, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. For some reason, I also bought an individual Shining Pearl because I forgot I ordered this on Amazon, because I ordered it like a year ago and it showed up. Random Super Nintendo game for the collection. This was at Thrift, I believe. Lethal Weapon. Don't know anything about it. It's got so much sticker residue and damage on the back, but we're keeping it. Separate from Retro World Expo, I got another Nintendo case, so I super have plenty of those. A few Nintendo DS games for the collection because I don't know why. Casper's Scare School Spooky Sports Day. Alright. What the hell? Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, and Sonic Rush. Missing the manual, apparently. Picked up Hometown Story on eBay for like $10 shipped. I feel like this game needs to be more than that. It's basically Harvest Moon, but after the original creators or developers couldn't call it Harvest Moon anymore, and it switched to Hometown Story, I believe. Layton's Mystery Journey, Catriel and the Millionaire's Conspiracy. I forgot I got this. This was very long ago. I don't even remember where I got that from. Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, another one I have no idea how I came across because it's been at the bottom of this pile forever. Fortune Street, same story. Don't know where it came from. Paper Mario Color Splash. I think I have all the Paper Mario games now. Possibly except for the N64 ones. And the last three items, which I might not be ending on the best three items because I don't know what these are. Let's take a look. We have Saviors of Sapphire Wings / Stranger of Swords City Revisited. Some sort of double pack that they came up with. The World's End Club that I forgot I had in my collection. And Poison Control. These were some I'm burning through credit pickups at GameStop. Probably in October, I would guess. But that is going to do it. Let me know what your favorite pickup that I had in this video is. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and maybe stay tuned to the channel if you're into cartoons. Keep it real, internet. I love you guys.